Hey guys, how y'all doing? Let's do a quick update on my chart here on my prediction, and actually guys, see, it's holding up perfectly. So we are consolidating here in this zone, although it's kind of hard to call this consolidation because it has been quite violent at times. However, we are putting in higher lows, higher lows, higher lows on every single wick. Let's have a little close-up look to what's actually going on. See what's been going on here. So the original flush retested, retested. So we're kind of bouncing in between here. We have kind of lost that a little bit here for a second for one, believe, so the last final flush. And now you see the way the chart just wants to go up. It just wants to go up. It's climbing up. It's kind of like hugging this resistance support, support line, turning resistance, turning support. You know, it's just kind of trying to outmaneuver everybody. But I can see here now, guys, we are definitely looking very, very bullish. If we're gonna go into a little bit more closely to like an hourly candles, you can see, guys, like we have been pushed on here. This was the CPI report yesterday, and then kind of flushed this one more time, but like you see, the price just came straight back up here. And for the first time in a long time, I gotta tell you guys, I'm in a long trade with zero stop loss because I am so confident that we're going up from here. So next week we have a couple of things happening. So we're going to have FOMC meetings. So we're going to have the interest rates drop by 0.25%. And the other thing, which I think is more important, we're going to have Trump and Xi meeting on Thursday. So that's when I believe they're going to reach some kind of an agreement, and that's going to be the release. Well, that's going to release all this negative pressure that's been on us for the last 2 weeks since the Trump tweet or whatever that thing was, right? The 100% tariffs. So that's going to get resolved, and then finally we can fly again. Because this to me looks, for the first time, I can say, honestly bullish, and it's not just getting suppressed again and again and again. And we just show you very simple: higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high. It is just a wick, but that's okay. Now this technically would be a lower high. This could be considered as a lower high, but I just see the way, you know, resistance gets taken out, turned into support. And we can probably do, let's just delete some of this stuff. If we go zoom in a little bit more closely. Oh, sorry, wrong tool. Let's delete that. Let's just get a simple line tool. See, guys, nothing complicated, no fancy graphs, no fancy indicators, just the simplest of things. Just comparing fundamentals with basic technicals. This is the previous resistance that has turned somewhat support-ish, but then lost, but now it's revisiting it again. So to me, that is just bullish. There's nothing else I can tell you guys, but I do think this is over. We're nearly the end of October. October has been a crazy month, right? Way more than we expected. That's perfect because that's how you prepare for the next leg of the alt season, the bull season, all that stuff. Like the altcoins have been completely destroyed even after the, hold on, that's the wrong one. Even after the, well, maybe not Solana, right? Solana's one of the big guys, but even after the massive flush, like, you know, the stronger altcoins have actually created higher lows, as you can see, the same as Ether, but some of the weaker ones have actually created lower lows. Again, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. We are making a recovery. Some of the weaker ones, you know, not so much, you know, but still, that's okay. That's plenty of time for that. You know, we're just consolidating here perfectly, exactly as predicted, exactly as the doctor ordered. All right, to finish off, let's just have a quick look at what CNBC has going on here. As you can see, US and China seek to avoid trade war escalation in Malaya. Trade war escalation in Malaysia talks, right? Trump to meet Xi for the first time in his second term as trade deal remains elusive. So we still have a little bit of FUD going on right now, but I do believe that it's going to be removed very, very soon. And then, as you can see, S&P is already, you know, riding high, and it just feels right time. So let's hope so that this is it. This is the end of this crazy manipulation, and we can now ready to move up and finally have our well, I'm not going to call it the blow off top. It's probably not going to be as easy as previously, but the strong coins, the ones with right narratives, should be running very, very shortly. All right, guys, if you appreciate it, don't forget to drop a like, sub if you want to see the next video, and sure, see you then.